And we're
And
back.
thank you to our sponsors.
Thank you to our wonderful sponsors. Haine. Fucking one of the best movies ever made. I swear to God.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm probably going to put it in my top 4 on Letterboxd. I'm thinking about moving it in there. I saw it for the first time last November.
Okay.
So that was the first time I saw it. I bought it, the Criterion 4K, and watched it. Blew me away. I think I gave it 4.5, but when I watched it the other night, I bumped it up to a 5.
Wow. Yeah.
Why did you like it so much?
Why do I like it so much?
Yeah.
It's a great combination of performance. Like, everybody is really knocking it out of the park as far as I'm concerned. The dialogue, like the writing of it, is so top notch. The way that it was shot and made, like all those, like that dolly shot, like in the middle when they're on the balcony, and the way that when they're in the slums, it's kind of like super wide angles. You can see everything, but when they're in Paris itself for that segment in the middle, everything's super up close and has that dolly shot that, like, takes the whole background out of focus to kind of let you know that, hey, we're in downtown Paris, but you were not going to show it to you at all. And then just how it resonates with, still to this day, like it's real, and it feels it's crazy. So that's why I like it's just a perfect combination of all this stuff that goes into just blew my socks off. What about you?
I agree with all of those points. At first, it was at the very beginning, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel. This movie's in French, so I don't understand it, and I have to read subtitles. And that's always fine. Like, you get used to it, but it's also in black and white, and it's, in the beginning it's very grainy, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. But then that first, shot of Sayed in the beginning, I was like, oh, okay. This is going to be really good visually.
Yeah, because it was just grainy because it was like news footage, so it was showing like contemporary news footage from the time. So
yeah, but it was beautiful. And then I agree, the acting was so good. Like, even though, again, I don't understand the language, I could just tell, like, it felt very real. And also the writing, like, I was laughing out loud throughout the entire movie, and I don't really do that much for movies, but it was making me audibly laugh and then making me gasp, and it got to me for sure. So I really liked it. I thought it was good.
What about Jaiden?
Jaiden?
I'm so curious to know if you made it through with not wanting to fucking shoot me in the face.
I did make it through, but when I first realized, because I had a feeling it was going to be, by the name, that it was going to be in a different language, but then at first I got so overwhelmed, I almost started crying, which is so dramatic, but I was like, oh my God, like, I'm not going to be able to focus, and it was hard for, like, the first 20 minutes. I was, like, struggling, because I don't know, it's so hard for me to focus on two things at once, and I was starting to get bored, because I was like, I feel like I'm just reading a book, which I like reading, but usually with reading, they describe it a lot, so, I wasn't getting that description. And, but it was good. I mean, I wouldn't put it in, like, my top anything, but it was really good. And the ending was shocking. But I agree, the acting was really good. I liked the acting. I don't know. Sometimes I was like, I don't know, I just felt like there wasn't enough going on sometimes for me. Like, it got a little boring sometimes. But I feel like that's just because I'm not a huge, I don't know a lot about movies, I feel like.
Yeah. I will say, with the not a lot going on, I really love movies like that, actually. And I know a lot of people don't. What's another? Licorice Pizza. I love that movie. And it's
I
like,
hated that movie.
there's not really Hayden also hated that movie. I love that movie because it's just about life, and life is boring a lot of the time. It's like, I like this movie. It was just a day in their life, a normal, any other day. And a lot happened, but, like, not, when you're talking about someone's, like, real life and, like, something, like, really raw, like, what's going on in their lives and how they're feeling, like, you don't want it to be too, like, over-the-top dramatic, like, this is, like, a movie fantasy world where, like, this could happen. It's like, this is just, like, real. And I like that.
Yeah,
but I also understand how it does get boring.
Yeah, normal people doing normal as they can do it in crazy circumstances is one of my favorite genres.
I feel like it's hard for me, which is weird that it's not for you, Darian. It's just when something is very, like, normal, like it's almost like my everyday. Obviously, it's not my everyday, but when it's like just someone's day in the life, I get bored because there's no stimulation happening in my brain. Like, there's nothing happening really, and it just is hard for me to focus. I'll either fall asleep or I'll want to start going on my phone or something like that and like doing something. Yeah. Like I need to be
Don't
doing
get me wrong.
Something.
I definitely feel the same way. Like, there were a couple moments with Haine that I was like, okay, like, it's getting a little slow or whatever, but I just, like, I put my phone away, and I just made myself push through until, like, something happened again, and in the end, it was worth it to just, you know, stay locked in and focus on it, even when I really, like, my brain wanted to do something else, for sure.
It's definitely a skill that I think with the way that the movies are made now and TV shows are made now, where they're designed to constantly be reminding you of what's going on because they know nobody's paying attention, that they get directives to basically write the script as if you're looking at your phone and not paying attention, to keep reiterating back to you what's happening and like restating and saying everybody's names over and over again, and like, Mark, I'm glad that you're home from college. Let's go to the movies right now, like for 6 times in a row, so you don't have to actually look at it and the movies look like shit, or it's sensory overload of craziness, but in a kind of a shitty, cheap way. But if you can retrain yourself, I guess, or maybe train yourself for the first time since you guys are young, but we used to just sit down and watch a movie and kind of sink into it and immerse yourself into it. And I think what you guys will find with the path that we're going down of watching Criterion movies is that they are not made, for the most part, they're not made to, you need to be paying attention. And it's going to get easier and easier the more we do it, to where you're going to be locked into things and you're just going to start, like, you won't be bored even by stuff that's slow. You're going to start, the more we do it, the more little things are going to like tickle your brain, and you're going to start feeling emotions about things of just somebody walking down a street. So you're going to start noticing the cinematography of stuff, and you're going to like, you're going to go, holy shit, they really did that. That's not digital. They didn't do that with the computer. Like, that for real happened. Like, they really did that. Like, in the camera, they all came together. They thought of how to do this, and they actually did it. It wasn't just some green screen bullshit. And even on the most boring things.
There is a scene in Haine where it looked like a drone shot, where they were like going up over like the slums or whatever. And I was like, how did they do that?
Do you remember where it was at?
Am I missing something?
It was either...
It was like they were going over the apartments or houses or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't houses, it was like buildings. And it was kind of shaky. It was like not shaky, but it wasn't like straight on.
Oh, I know when it was. It was when that DJ guy was like playing.
Yeah, when he's going through the window.
His little mix, and it was like going through like the city, and it looked so cool, and like, but I was just like, how'd you do that?
I think it was probably a crane shot. So they bring in like a big giant crane, and it's like a truck, and they put the camera on it, and so it's complicated and hard to do and awesome.
Yeah,
like that DJ shot was, that whole scene with the DJ shot where it's just everybody living life and for real being a DJ out the window. God, that's so fucking good.
Yeah, it was good. The writing was really good, too. A lot of funny lines. Like, I was laughing out loud. Hayden was like, what are you laughing at? That guy, that old man in the bathroom telling his story. What was that? What was that?
It's basically, well, I mean, that's what made it so funny is when they were leaving and he's like, what? They're all
They were
like,
just
what
like,
the fuck?
why did he tell us that?
It's like, what? Like, I don't know. I think was just, I don't know if there's some sort of allegory that we're missing. I didn't actually look it up. I meant to do that. But I think it was a Russian guy talking about, the futility of life, I think, is what it was kind of getting at, is that you have to pick a decision. Like, you can't win. That guy couldn't win because either he couldn't run because his pants were around his ankles, or he couldn't grab the hand. Like, he was just in a no-win, literally no-win situation. And I think that's kind of like an allegory to what they're all in, is they're just completely fucked. Like, they can't win. No matter what they do, they're gonna lose. So it's kind of like foreshadowing the ending of just, you can try to fight against the system, but fighting against the system, you're not going to win. So you have to or you could sit back and freeze to death, or you're just not going to win. You can't win. Like, you're fucked. We're all fucked. I guess is what, just a little story about how we're all fucked and we can't win no matter what we do.
There's just like this beautiful scene of this old man just telling the story. So much passion in his story, and then he just leaves, and they're all just like, why the fuck did he tell us that? Funny.
Have you ever seen any other movies of Sam Cassell?
Mm-mm.
That's Vince. He plays in Ocean's 12, I think. He's like the French cat burglar. He's really good in that, but he's been in a bunch of stuff. The other guys I haven't seen. I think they're pretty famous in France, but they haven't crossed over like he has.
I think the guy that played Sayed was really good.
Did you know that's
Good
his
acting.
first thing that he ever did? That the director just found him and put him in this
Really?
movie? Yeah.
I thought he was great. He kind of kept me going when things started to get a little slow, because he was pretty funny.
He was amazing. Like, his mom jokes and when he was getting his haircut.
Oh my gosh. So many mom jokes in this movie. So many.
That was the
I
high water mark.
I thought when he was doing the haircut, he was gonna accidentally shoot the gun.
Dude, every time that fucking gun was out, it stressed me out.
That gun was
beyond belief. Every time they got the gun out, felt I was going to piss my pants.
See, Vance was pissing me off throughout the entire movie, because I'm like, that gun, ever since he got that gun, it was just a problem. And it was so stressful. And I understand why he was so angry. And he was so angry. But it was just like, it would stress me out. Especially like when something small would happen, and it would just escalate into something really, really big. You know? Like when they were at that art gallery thing, which, by the way, do they do 1 a.m. art galleries in France? Is that a thing? Because
I think so.
it was 1 a.m. when they went to that.
I think they do like all night shit parties. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been there, but it seemed normal. I don't think it's out of the ordinary that.
Yeah.
They probably, New York, Paris. I'm sure they're staying up all night doing art shit.
Yeah.
I would.
I don't remember exactly what was said, but they were talking to those women, and things started to get a little heated. And then that one man just asked them, like, hey, like, chill out, and it just exploded.
Yeah.
They were like breaking shit. It just got stressful, especially like when they'd all be yelling at once.
I know. It
It's
stresses me
overwhelming.
out. I think it's my favorite part about it, or one of my favorite parts about the whole movie, is that they obviously are all very smart and like smooth and can like they could talk their way in and out of situations. And if they, that they could have just kept playing it cool at that place, if like at the art gallery, and not have got kicked out, but they just like don't give a shit. They wanted to get thrown out. Like they could have just kept playing it smooth and like gone home with those chicks and kept staying there, getting free booze and food. But they go in there just like to fuck shit up. Like they're just grabbing all the food, handfuls of it. Not
Yeah,
giving a shit.
what the fuck?
Like they know
true.
that there's going to be a confrontation at some point. They're going there to have a confrontation and get kicked out. Like that's what they're there for. Like everything that they're doing throughout this entire movie is they know that they're, I think, consciously going in for confrontations. They want to have confrontations with people. Like that's the point of this day, is to have a reason to shoot someone or get in a fight because they're pissed because they just weren't right the night before.
My favorite character in this movie was Asterix.
Asterix is fucking insane.
Yeah, he was absolutely insane, and I loved it. Absolutely insane. He's half naked with nunchucks when they get there. Just cracking me up.
He's just so fucking coked up. Do you want to do some coke? He's just, do you want to do some coke? Do you want to do some coke? Do you want to do a line? Do you want to do some coke?
Just like these nunchucks.
Jaiden.
Did you know that their names
I'm
are
gonna brush them in
actually their real names?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Their first names, yeah. Well, they don't have last
didn't
names
know
in the
that.
movie. Yeah, it's Vincent Cassell. I said Sam Cassell. That's a basketball player. Jesus, I'm stupid. It's Vince.
He reminds me of
You're gonna get
Matthew
canceled
Lillard.
for that.
Yeah, he's the French Matthew Lillard, except he got...
yeah.
French
He actually-
Lillard.
Matthew Lillard looks so weird now. He's
Does he?
gotten weirder and weirder.
He used to be.
I don't think he does.
Like his
I know.
eyes have gotten way buggier.
Yeah.
Like I just saw him. He was really good in The Life of Chuck. If you guys haven't seen that yet, but he's really good in that, and he's good in the Twin Peaks: The Return. But he's looking, especially when he does his like distressed face. He's weird. But if
He
you
was so
do you guys
good. He was
have you seen the Black Swan?
Beautiful man. Yeah.
He's Vincent Cassell's the teacher. Like he's the main guy. Remember the teacher in Black Swan?
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that, but I just watched that recently, a few months ago. What did you, so Jaiden, curious, did you ever get to a point in the movie where it wasn't hard to follow along and read the subtitles at the same time? Like, did you get used to it, or was the whole movie a struggle?
I think I got used to it, but I did still get, like, bored not being able to, like, I don't know, do anything. Like, not even just I don't usually go on my phone when I'm watching a movie, but, like, I don't know, like, do my nails. Like, when I just feel like I need to be doing something, but I could not do anything but focus on the subtitles. But the good thing about it was there's a lot of scenes where they're not saying anything, so I could still watch it. Like, there's a lot of, like, long pauses of just nothing, so I could still watch a lot of the movie and see, like, the visuals in those moments, because they talk kind of slow. Not slow, but I feel like in French words are longer than they are in English, so I can read the subtitles before they go away and I can still see what's happening.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you get more time. You are right about French words being longer. Like,
Yeah.
there's a thing in French where most words in our language, if it's the word is longer than 6 letters, it's a French word, and if it's shorter than that, it's a German word. Like almost like 90%. So our long English words are just French words. Came from French, and then the shorter ones are German.
Yeah, I did notice that. It would take them a long time to say one thing. It's like...
Yeah, and they all, so much shit rhymes in French just accidentally. It's hard. It's confusing when you're trying to learn it.
Wow.
But sometimes it was annoying because, I mean, I read pretty quickly. So I was just, like, waiting for it to, like, go to the next one. And so I feel like I was thinking about it too much. I'm like, okay, what are they going to say something new? Like, but yeah.
I mean, this is a good introduction to subtitled movies, especially since we haven't said it yet, but this is a Criterion movie podcast. We are going to attempt to watch every Criterion movie ever made. That's my idea, because I want to see all the best movies before I have dementia or am dead. So I'm forcing you guys to watch Criterion movies. It's kind of the premise of this entire podcast. And I came up with the idea on a clumsy portmanteau, because I was going to do this by myself. I was just going to call it Criterion.
Man, that's good.
Yeah, that was going to be the name of the podcast, but I even have a YouTube channel and a TikTok account called Criterion, so I have those.
Wow.
But
that's good.
We're going to call it the Very Important Movie Podcast, VIMP. I don't know what you thought this would be, but we're going to watch very good movies.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So,
yeah, well,
you're going to be watching a shit ton of foreign, French, Swedish, Japanese movies, but most of them are even slower than this, much, much slower, much more people sitting in a room having a conversation. So you don't have to, I think you'll eventually start to appreciate it and get really invested in the performances and what's going on. But it'll be much easier to follow because you don't have to be paying it. Because this one's kind of like a sensory overload with so many people talking and so much stuff happening where they're running around, and you have to pay attention to everything that's happening and also be reading. But when it's just, two people sitting in a living room having a conversation, you can just kind of, it's much easier to follow along, I guess is what I'm saying. So even though you might be more bored at first, you'll be able to follow it easier. Sorry. I'm sorry about that.
So
yeah,
sorry.
I think I'll get used to it. I'm excited to get, because the whole, technicalities behind it, like the camera movements and all of that stuff. I watch videos about that kind of thing, and it's really interesting to me, but I don't watch enough movies to, pay attention or see or recognize any of it. So I'm excited to, actually recognize that in a movie, because it is really interesting to me. When I went to the Warner Bros. Tour and they were talking about that, I was like, oh, that's so cool. But I always forget to, look out for that. So I want to do that.
You're going to start learning about spherical and the different types of lenses, and you'll start noticing the differences between them.
Yeah.
And you're going to start picking things up, and it's going to be cool. You're going to like it, I think.
Yeah, I think I will.
Because I've been my whole life, I've been such a douchebag when it comes to movies, so I liked indie movies, Wes Anderson stuff, and Tarantino movies, things of that nature. But I didn't watch anything foreign really, and I didn't watch old dramatic shit, like Bergman films and Fellini films or anything like that. And because everything looked like shit, everything looked dumb and old and was bad. And I think what's going on now with film restoration is at least I'm experiencing, and I hope you guys will feel the same way, is that old stuff looks real good if it's restored properly. Like it's like you kind of saw how it went from, at the beginning of this movie as an example, where it was showing like the video of the news and it looked bad and shitty, and then when it actually kicked into the film of the movie, you're like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah.
That's how old movies looked. Like Casablanca looked on our TV like that news footage did at the beginning of the movie. And I'm like, this sucks. Why would I want to watch this? Now you watch Casablanca, it looks even better than this movie does. And it's
really?
Yeah. Like it's beautiful. Like just the way they go back and get that original film and clean it up, like put it into chemical baths and actually physically clean the film and then scan it all in and fix it all. It's amazing looking. So I'm excited for you guys to actually be able to see good stuff that looks good. Because this movie is what, 30 years old? That's 30 years.
Listen, that's not that old.
Yeah,
okay.
This is your birthday year.
1995. Wasn't that long ago, you guys?
I know, it's not that old. It's the year after I graduated high school.
Wow.
We should talk about the plot a little bit, right? What happens? We've just been glazing this movie the whole time.
Yeah.
In general.
I'm kind of thinking that in general we should probably kind of stick to plot points. Like kind of go through it.
Yeah.
And talk about each different little plot point.
So it starts off with documentary footage of the night before talking about some riots. And it's basically an uprising, for what I gather. I didn't actually... It's based on real riots that really happened. I think that's real news footage of the real riots that really did happen. But they're having riots and protests in Paris all the time for anything. Like, did you guys see recently the farmers protesting by dumping manure outside? Like, they drove in a farm protest.
No.
They basically took bulldozers and trucks full of cow shit and just dumped it outside of the government buildings and blocked everything with piles of shit.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that.
In France, they don't fuck around with riots and protests. So I think this is just a protest about treatment of life in the projects. So police brutality, your general standard, fuck the police type situation. So
yeah, like I think it's centered around just like racism a lot too.
So it's based on real stuff that really happened, and I think it's real footage. But then we kick it off with just some characters living in the slums. We got Vince, who's Jewish. We got Saeed, who's Muslim, and then we got Hubert, who is a African immigrant. And we pick them up on a day in their life, and they're pissed because their friend is in the hospital because he got beat. Did he get shot by a cop, or just did he get the shit beat out of him? I forget.
I don't think it ever really. Yeah.
He
was in critical condition.
In the summary, it says he got beat.
Just beat to death by the cops. So it's very much an allegory for, or not even an allegory. It's just it was Rodney King riots in L.A. were just a couple years before this. So I think that you get to see how much American culture, especially hip-hop culture, is infiltrated into everywhere else in a pretty cool way. Like, we haven't even talked about the fits in this. The fashion.
Oh, the fits. Oh.
So good. It's so good.
Absolutely.
The Carhartt, 1995 Carhartt hats, everything.
Oh yeah. They're also talking about like, they're like they wear this in New York, which is I
Oh
thought that was
yeah,
interesting.
the haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Vince's his warm-up suit, his jacket. It was
He also
so
had a shirt from New York, like something that said New York on it. It was like, I really like New York
because that was
this time.
that's right. This is right, like during Wu-Tang Clan and Nas and everybody was so it was right. You guys don't remember this because you weren't alive, but it was. So rap starts in the 80s from New York, and then it swung over to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg in the early 90s, and then it was kind of on a swing back over to the New York style right around this time. So New York hip-hop was on coming back in a big way in the mid-90s, so I'm sure that's why it was influencing it so much.
Yeah.
Because that was like... The West Coast stuff had become like party rap, and the New York stuff was like the real hip hop.
There was that whole scene with breakdancing, which I thought was cool.
Oh yeah, Vince, did you see him breakdancing? Right.
Oh
at the
yeah,
very
in the beginning, I was like, "What? Was that a dream?"
I think it's kind of a
Or-
callback. I think it's an homage to the beginning of which is on our list, but you haven't watched it yet. Spike Lee movie. God, that's one thing that why we're doing this is because my brain has gone to complete shit. Do the Right Thing. Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. It starts off, and we'll get to it when we watch it. It's on the list for the next few weeks, but it starts off with this whole dance thing at the beginning of it. So I think it's an homage to Do the Right Thing is what that was.
Oh.
So you'll get to see more. That's the other fun thing is you're going to start seeing the older movies that we watch. You're going to start recognizing in movies that you've already seen, more contemporary movies, how much contemporary movies are ripping off these old movies or homaging these old movies and where stuff comes from. And you're going to go, oh shit, this movie was totally that, and this is totally that, which is fun. So, but the morning after the riot, the immigration-heavy housing projects of Paris, and then we've got Vince, Saeed, and Hubert, and then they all kind of meet up, and they're hanging out. Oh wait, first it's Saeed is yelling up to Vince, right? And that old
To
lady
his
gets pissed
sister.
off at him. Yeah, to the sister.
Yeah.
And he goes up there, and then it's mom joke time. Did you write down any of the mom jokes?
I wrote down, your mother sticks carrots up her ass. And there was one that said, something about your mother sucking dick in hell.
The
Yeah.
carrot one is good. I like that.
Yeah. I don't remember the one that they said when they were there. They were shitting on grandma there. Poor grandma. But what's the French word for grandma? Because it sounded like mom.
It's grand-mère. That's the French word for grandma, is grand-mère.
It's not what they were calling her. They
There's
were calling
probably
her,
slang for, but like
mama,
the actual
like mama, or not mama,
the
but
direct-
like something mom.
But the mom was there too. The mom was the one that was on the sewing machine. So the
Well, I
mom and the
wonder-
grandma were there.
I don't know if
think.
it was
wait,
a
I have a
translation
question.
thing, but
What was the cow about?
I
That
don't.
part confused me.
I think
oh yeah,
the cow was sort of like dream logic, because if you watch older like French New Wave movies, there's a lot of just like surrealism in them, and I think that this is sort of just like a nod to French New Wave cinema and to French surrealism and Italian just weird shit that doesn't really make sense, like dreams. And I think it's kind of just because no one ever saw the cow, but he had a dream about the cow, or he saw the cow the night before during the riots, and then the cow just goes walking by, but nobody else saw it. And I think it's...
Could it be something to do with, like, the way that it seems like no one sees the situation the way that he does? Like, people don't see things the way that he does? Like, he was significantly more...
pissed,
angry about everything than the other two were, especially about the way he felt about cops. The other were like, you know, they didn't love cops, but they were like, be respectful. Like, we're not going to kill a cop. That's fucking crazy. But it's like no one saw it in the same way. But I don't know.
Ooh, no, I think
Symbolism.
You're right.
But
what
a cow
did you
is
research?
random.
I know. I think the word for cow is just such a good word, though. Vache.
What is it?
Vache. Une vache.
Did you see the thing I just sent?
Yeah, I'm reading it now.
Where'd you send it?
Read it
Send it
out
to the
loud.
group chat?
So they call, in France, instead of being pigs, they're cows. I like it. Mort à vache. Death to cops. I like it. Do you guys remember the part where they change VOOS to news?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up too.
NOUS?
Yeah, so it was the world is yours, and then it changed to the world is ours, right?
Yeah, yes.
That's cool. Though, why didn't he just add a little line to the V to make it, and then he, like, crossed it out and made a whole new thing?
That's a good point.
Silly.
He should have.
Silly.
He should have done that. Let's go back and rewrite it. That's why AI is so good, because we can go back and you can just make those changes for your own self personally, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you make the movie instead of the way the filmmaker wanted it to be in the first place, you can go back and change it how you want it to be, or you think it's good. I'm sarcastic.
Wait, so this...
That can kill me.
This thing that you sent, is this the AI thing? Or are these your notes?
I added my notes into the AI thing. The stuff that is bold is the stuff I added. And then I just went in and edited stuff.
I can't see what's bold and what's not, but I do see on here that it says the Elvis shot JFK shirt. I wrote that down. I thought that was
my
interesting
note that I added, yes.
Okay.
That's my note.
That's so
that
funny.
whole thing about the Kenwood, the CD changers, when they got all the stacks of the stolen merchandise when they were in that dude's apartment, that he was freaking out about everything, about his car being on fire. Mm-hmm. Was hilarious, that guy.
Yeah.
You guys have...
You wrote, whenever they're fucking around with the gun, it stresses me out.
It does, man. It was so stressful. Just...
Yeah.
And then, not to spoil the ending, but that's exactly what happens, is the cop is the one that does it, though. He's fucking around. He's not even meaning to shoot him, and he's just being a fucking piece of shit, fucking around, and it goes off. And this is also...
I do want to talk about the ending more, but... Should keep kind of going through the scenes, too.
The part
what were you going to say, though?
Oh, this came out the year after Pulp Fiction. Mm-hmm. And if you remember Pulp Fiction, that's exactly what happens when they're driving in the car and Vincent's gun goes off and shoots the dude in the backseat of the car, which is why they have to go and clean it all up, because it was totally an accident.
Yeah.
So, and me knowing that this came out right after that, so I'm watching it now for the first time, not knowing in this movie, thinking, well, I'm sure he just saw Pulp Fiction, when they're making this movie, is he going to put in a scene where just the gun goes off on accident and blows somebody's head off? So the entire movie, even now knowing, like watching it the second time, I know that that's not going to happen, and I'm still stressing out. But the first time I watched it back, like last year, I was, the whole movie, I'm just on pins and needles waiting for somebody's head to get blown off.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't believe I didn't see it coming. But I didn't.
From a totally different person than you expect it to be.
Yeah, I just didn't. I thought the movie was just kind of over. And they were just going to go do their separate ways.
I read something from the writer-director that he came up with the ending first, and then the whole movie is he came up with after to justify that happening at the end.
That makes sense. Because now, like you said, like it's very obvious. But I didn't see it coming.
That's what makes it a good movie. That's what a good movie, in my opinion, is when it has when you can go back and see all of the stuff pointing to the themes and everything, but you don't notice them when they're happening, but you can go back and see them all after the fact when you watch it again. Like rewatchability of stuff, and you're like, oh, that was why they're having all these scenes about playing with the gun, is because he's going to fucking accidentally shoot his head off at the end.
Oh, you wrote down this isn't a Thory. Is that how you say it? Thory?
Where did I write that?
Thoiry.
Oh, yes, that...
The drive-through zoo?
Yes, the drive-through zoo, when he's like, this isn't Thory. And then,
I thought that was funny.
And they're all in on it, and then Hubert's like, what's that? What is a Thory? He's like, oh, it's like drive-through zoo. And he's like, yeah, we're not that. Fuck that.
Let's see. Okay, where are we at in the plot?
Well, they all kind of hang out together, and they're all... Oh, they go to Hubert's boxing gym, and it's all the part where they're, how did you get this car in here? The door's too small.
Mm-hmm.
When there's a car inside, and they can't figure out how they got it in there because the door's too small. That whole running joke was funny. And then they ask him how he got in there, and he's like, well, ask your friend. That was good. What else happened? Do you guys remember the movie?
They didn't ever figure it out, right?
No, we never find out the answer.
But Hubert even said that he thought that Vince was in on it.
Yes, but he wasn't.
I don't get the joke.
Is that who he was talking about when he said ask your friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. It's hard. I mean, you're right. I mean, I can understand about 5% of the words that are, and I've been doing French for a year, so French is hard.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. They're so they go to the fence guy, the guy who has all the CD changers, and I think Saeed's trying to get money from him, and then that's where they get pointed in the direction of going to Asterix. I think that's what happens.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they go to the hospital to try to visit their friend from the night before.
Right.
And they don't get in. And I remember thinking, they know that they're antagonizing them. Like they're not doing anything smoothly to get what they want. Like the whole movie, they know that they could probably say like, oh, it's my friend, my brother, and they could probably talk their way into it. But they immediately go into like, fuck you, fuck off, like antagonizing instantaneously, always at every turn, and get nothing they want ever the whole time.
As a non-confrontational person, that stressed me the fuck out every single time.
Yes, like they're just like 0 to 10, 0 to 11, at a drop of a dime, constantly at every interaction through the entire movie, like with each other, with everyone else.
Before this scene, there was that rooftop scene too, which I think was on top of the gym, right? That was a good scene.
One of the guys from the rooftop scene, the guy that was like kept staring, was he the one that shot him at the end? Was it the same guy?
It was definitely one of those
Yes,
cops.
he's one of the ones that show up.
Cop.
Yeah, because Saeed, when he says that, when he gave Hubert a free hot dog because he said it's your building, I think he meant, I don't think it was the gym, I think it was the building that he lived in.
Oh, the building
because they have different apartment blocks, I think. And that they live in different, like, basically apartments, and that was his apartment. So they're like, I'll give you a free one because this is you live here. This is your actual building. Like, we're neighbors.
I wrote down a
but
quote
it could be
from this scene, too.
What did you got?
When Sayed said, when he was like, just give me the hot dog on credit,
Yeah.
And the guy said, "Should I give it to your sister on credit?"
That was good.
This is
Yeah,
like
that was a good one.
the mid-90s is the heyday of your mom jokes.
Great.
There
Great
used
stuff.
to even be on on MTV, in between videos and in between shows, they would have mom jokes, like little interstitials of people doing mom jokes. Like, I'm trying to think of any of them, but there used to be just mom jokes. That's why there's so many in this. Mom jokes were the most popular thing you could do. And sister jokes.
So the
Yeah.
gun that
Everyone had a
they were
sister in
talking,
this movie.
yeah.
Sorry.
So the gun that they were talking about the whole time, the one that was missing from the cop that got stolen, that's the gun that Vince had, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's-
Vince is
that
the
was
one
the
that
one,
found
okay.
it. So he was keeping it a secret, even though everybody had heard about there was a gun missing and they were all talking about it. He didn't say anything until they got there. And then he busted it out when they were in the boxing gym. And then Who Bears like hide that, put it away, and he goes to put it away, but he doesn't actually. He takes it with him. So
Right.
did you pick that up? Did you notice that?
Yeah.
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 So when he busts it out later, everybody assumes that he didn't bring it with him, but he did
Yeah.
because he really wants to kill someone.
Yeah. I feel like he definitely thought like he was really cool for having the gun too, because when they did go to Asterix, and Asterix had a gun, and he's like, "I have one too. I have one too."
Yeah, that's the first time they saw it, right?
No.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
They saw it right after they got out of the police station, and they were like, "You had that the whole time you were in there."
Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
And,
that's right. That's
yeah.
right. Also, that scene where they were like underground and they were running, or I don't know if they were underground, but they were running from cops, and Vince like pulled it out, and he was gonna shoot the cop, but then Hubert just punched him in the face instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought for sure the first time they were just going to shoot him.
But he was too scared, because later when they ran into that skinhead guy, he couldn't do it. He couldn't even shoot him.
I wrote down, what did I write? The only good skinhead is a dead one.
Yeah, that's what he said. But he couldn't do it.
Yeah, we're scooping over so much, but
I know.
that's what
We're
you get
bouncing
when you
all
use
over the
when you
place.
use fucking AI to give you an outline, is it's all wrong. Scene 3, the
Yeah,
police
honestly,
station.
we should make our own outline.
I'm going to. I brought a
Going
notepad,
forward.
so I'm going to make a better outline next time. Give us some grace,
Yeah.
people. Give us some grace. This is the first one.
This is the first episode.
It's the pilot.
Okay.
I don't even know if we're going to release
on
it.
now.
We may have to re-record the whole thing.
We
Or
might
not.
release this as a secret episode
Yeah.
when we get really big, and
Of when-
our
of when
viewers
we
want to see how
sucked.
much we sucked. Yeah.
But
With
it
their
is-
shoes in the background.
this is going it is going better than I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
Because at least we're talking
That's gone pretty
naturally.
good.
It's not bad. We're just
Also,
fucking it
I
up.
would
almost
just like
an
to
hour.
say we're definitely going to hit the 3 hours that I said. Because you were like, if it takes us 3 hours, then we need to not do it or something. It's definitely
We're
going
not
to
going to
take
hit
3
3 hours. That's crazy.
Not of us talking, but since we started, it's already 1 o'clock for me. It's been 2 hours.
Oh,
know.
yeah.
It's
We've,
perfect.
We've been on the phone for 2 hours. Okay. Let's see.
It's fun. We're talking about a movie that's awesome.
No, I know, but I just like, it's going to take 3 hours. And that's why I asked you, do you think it's going to take longer? Because I'm supposed to go see How to Train Your Dragon at like 2:45.
Oh,
Why
well,
are you
probably
going to
just
How to
cancel
Train Your
it.
Dragon?
we
Because
can,
I want to watch it.
I want to watch it too. I watched 2 movies
I
last
love
night at the theater.
Yeah. Oh, how was that? How was that second one?
It, let's say this. It 100% succeeded in what it was going for, and what it was going for was making my skin crawl for 2 fucking straight hours of complete uncomfortableness and like on the edge of my seat, and I will never watch it again unless I'm watching it with someone who I want to freak out. It was really good.
Cool.
But uncomfortably good. Like, I liked it a lot, and you guys have seen Paddington, the first 2 Paddington movies, right?
No.
I
Like
think
the
I saw
bear?
the first one.
Yeah, Paddington.
I don't think I saw the second one.
Well, you know the mom in Paddington, Sally Hawkins, the really nice.
Mhm.
She is the bad guy in this, if you will, the villain, and she is generally unsettling and really scary and good. Like, she's Jack Torrance from The Shining style, you know, like how he just makes you feel like bad, real bad through the whole movie. She makes you feel really, really bad. And you're just like, fuck. Ugh. I had to get up and walk around. I had to leave, like walk to the side. I couldn't sit in my chair. I had to get up and move around because there was a part that was just unsettling. Did you see Talk to Me?
No spoilies. I want to go see it.
I won't. Did you watch
Yeah,
Talk to Me?
I did see Talk
It's
to Me.
the same guys who made that. So
Okay. I liked that. I didn't like the
Yeah.
ending, but I liked.
I didn't like
I
this.
liked
Had a
it.
better. This had a better ending. I felt the same way about that. Is this has a better ending, and
Okay.
but even more uncomfortable through the whole thing.
I love going to the movies. I feel like no one goes to the movies anymore. Hayden and I go all the time, and every time I tell people that we're at the movies or we went to the movies or whatever, they're always like, God, I can't remember the last time I went to the movies. Years. Like, since before COVID, basically. It's crazy.
Would kill myself.
I
love
love,
it.
like, going to the movies. They're so fun.
Yeah,
It was really fun.
I just go by myself. I walked out of it and went over to the machine and got a ticket to the next one and walked back in.
I bring me a little blankie, my water, and I get a little kids pack, and I go in and watch a movie. My recliner
don't-
with the heat.
I don't
awesome.
see. We don't have those here. We don't have the nice.
You don't have the
theaters.
recliners?
No.
Girl. They need to get on it. I mean, Idaho Falls is pretty big.
I'm
Yeah, I
surprised.
won't
Maybe I
Unless
shouldn't
there's
disclose where
recliners.
you're from or where you live on this podcast.
No, it's fine. I live in Idaho Falls. What are they going to do? They come.
I don't know.
My
Hot takes might be too hot.
come for me. Come at me. Come at me, bros. Come at me. I'll Vin's your ass.
He wants you to come for him.
Come for me. I'll fight anyone. Did you guys see the Nazi dude? The picture I sent of the guy flying the Nazi flag last weekend? Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. But at the same time, nothing fucking surprises me anymore.
Not
I think
at
I'm
all.
just numb.
No, I hate it. Give me 1 second.
Oh, Lilo and Stitch is out?
It was like pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
It
It was
was
okay.
It wasn't
The
bad.
story was. It wasn't like bad, but it definitely. I mean, I don't know. It was fun, but the story. They didn't even have Gantu in it. I was like,
What?
hello. Like the main villain, they turned what's his name into the villain. What's his name? The chunky guy,
Oh, I don't like
not the
that.
skinny one. I know they
He's not
turned
a
him into
villain.
the villain.
But
Exactly.
I don't like
was
that.
like, what the hell?
but it's Zach Galifianakis, so
True,
Yeah.
but I wish he wasn't the villain. It just felt off.
it all
What
made
was-
more sense though, like plot wise.
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
What was the name of the movie you went to see, Dad? The scary one?
28 years later, I watched first, and then Bring Her Back was the second one.
Bring Her Back. It's like not playing at any of my theaters.
Really? Came out a couple weeks
What
ago.
movie theater do you go to?
AMC, typically.
You should get the AMC A-list thing.
The AMCs here aren't playing it. We have to go to Regal.
Oh, that's where I went. Was Regal.
Brokeback Mountain 20th anniversary. We just watched that like a couple weeks ago for the first time.
So good.
Really? It's a good movie.
It was sad.
We should put that
Yeah.
on the. You should put that on the list, on the secondary list. So yeah, we're gonna.
Perfect for Pride Month.
we're doing a little. Yeah, it is perfect for Pride Month. We're going to do. Hopefully, well, we're going to set up a Patreon where we're going to do a not Criterion movie. So the basic premise and how we're going to do the show is on our main feed, we're going to do Criterion movies, and we're going to rotate through each picking a movie off the Criterion list. Some of us will have seen it. Sometimes we're going to pick them because we want to watch them. We want a reason to watch them. And most of the ones I'm picking up front are ones that I love that I want you guys to see. And since I'm forcing you guys to watch movies that you wouldn't watch otherwise, that's really the whole reason why this show, where I'm doing it, is to make you guys be cinema appreciators, because I want you to know ball. And every once a month, we're going to use a random number generator to pick a number of, so that's going to give us some real crazy shit, I think. And hopefully it never picks Sallow, because there's one thing that I don't want to do is watch Sallow and knowing you guys are also watching Sallow, and then talk about Sallow.
What's Sallow?
Well, let's just not watch it then.
It's going to be funny because I think that in my wildest dreams is that
Watch that be the first one.
Is we're a very successful podcast, and then when the random number generator finally picks Sallow, we can do it as a live screening and do a live podcast of Sallow.
No.
Because Sallow, or it's called, the actual title is Sallow or 180 Days of Sodom, is
I
based
just looked it up.
120.
120 is, I haven't seen it because I don't want to watch it, because it's basically a movie about some fascist sexually abusing children for 2 hours. It's supposed to be one of the worst, one of the most like despicable movies ever made, but it's in the Criterion Collection. I don't want to watch it, but it's going to be. But so it's going to be like this sort of Damocles hold over our head, is if the random number generator ever actually assigns that movie, then we have to watch it, and that'll be a very fun
That
episode.
should be our final.
We have to follow the final
have to follow
episode.
Well, we can't make it the final episode, but hopefully
We should just make that the first episode.
It's
really
that's,
go
Can
for
only
it.
go up from there.
and that's the main reason why I decided to not go in order, because it's like number 16. So
Oh,
it would be it would have been like in the first couple of months that we would have to
oh
have
my
watched
God.
it. And I'm like, because I already started like a few months ago. I started watching them all in order, and I got up to I think 15, and then Sallow's coming up, and I'm like, oh God, I don't want to watch it.
17.
I don't want to watch it. I have no
Yikes.
desire to watch it. But
So,
yeah,
with these movies, what are they chosen based on? Just
well, like how do they get into the Criterion Collection? Mm-hmm. Basically,
and who makes the decisions?
Criterion.
Like who are they?
Criterion makes the decision. From what I've gathered, is the people who run the company, and people can lobby to get their movie into the Criterion Collection. Like that's why WALL-E is in the Criterion Collection, because the director wanted it to get in. So he's basically
WALL-E's one
like,
of the best movies of all time.
yeah. So he basically lobbied, and because it's the only Disney movie in the Criterion Collection is WALL-E. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think Disney lets them in, but I think, who did Brad Bird? Is he the one who directed WALL-E? I think he was, or Doug Stan. One of the guys who have some juice with Pixar wanted WALL-E to be in the Criterion, so he basically went to Criterion and like, hey, I'll make it. If you put it in, I will smooth the waters for Disney to allow it. So the way that it works with Criterion is they get the licensing, and sometimes it all varies, but the general process, depending on the age of the movie and who owns the rights, but they will license it. So they'll license a movie from Warner Brothers, and sometimes Criterion themselves are the ones that do the restoration, and sometimes somebody like the Warner Brothers will do the restoration, and then they'll license the U.S. rights to put out the movie on Criterion, and then they'll license a different company in other countries. Like there's Curzon, which is a French company that also does sort of the same thing. And then there's the BFI, the British Film Institute. So you might, if you were to look up the 4K restoration, you could get an import from another country, and it will be different packaging and everything, but it'll all come from the same original restoration of the movie. They'll all use the same like master, and then put it on their own and put together the package and put it out. But Criterion's kind of like the biggest one, and they're kind of the ones that started this whole thing back in the 80s, this film restoration and everything. So it's sort of just like a company that's like, hey, we want to preserve film, so we're going to start putting the best movies into a Criterion collection. And there's lots of, you've gone through the list and looked at stuff. You can see that, it's a lot of stuff from going back to like the beginning of film history all the way up to new stuff gets put in there. Like Flow, have you guys seen Flow? That new movie that won the best animated in last year's Oscars.
No, I wanted to watch
No.
that.
It comes out in September it's the newest Criterion movie to get a spine number.
Oh, cool.
So it's and like All of Us Strangers and Anora, their initial
Anora was
All of
so
Us Strangers
good.
is so good.
So sometimes movies they get their initial release is in the Criterion collection, and then sometimes stuff comes out, like Parasite, for example, the movie Parasite. It came out, like the Blu-ray is Criterion, but if you want it in 4K, it's only available from like Universal or Warner Brothers, whoever put it out. I'm not sure in front of me, but so there's a lot of stuff, and then sometimes stuff will be on the Criterion channel on the app that they never put out. They never released it as a actual Criterion numbered one. And then sometimes there's stuff that they only ever put out on DVD that they never released on Blu-ray or 4K because they don't have the rights for it anymore. Like Armageddon, for example, the Michael Bay movie with Ben Affleck and everyone, where they have to fly to the asteroid. That came out on DVD, and it's one of the first Criterions. Like it's like number, I don't remember what number it is, but it's like in the first 50. But you can't get it. They don't even make it anymore. So for us to watch it, we won't be watching the Criterion version of it. We'll just be watching Armageddon if it ever pops up or if we pick it. But we can't actually get it on disc or anything unless we get the old out-of-print DVD somewhere.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's kind of... You've seen the Criterion Closet videos before, haven't you? On YouTube? Neither one of you have?
I have.
Okay. So what it is famous people will go into they have a closet of all the movies, and then this directors, actors, whoever will pick out X amount of movies and talk about why they like them or why they want to see them. And they put it in a bag and they take the movies home with them. So they get to go like on a little shopping spree and talk about the movies.
Wow,
but
that's fun.
It's so popular now that they have a mobile closet. It's a van that drives around, and people wait in line for like an entire day to go in there, and they don't get them for free, but they get a discount. But they go to LA often. They were just there the other day.
That's cool. Okay.
So that's what Criterion does.
Okay. Perfect. Great. I was curious. So what's next? What are we watching next? We haven't even finished talking about this movie, by the way.
Oh, well,
because what do you think about the ending?
I think the ending is a gut punch, and it made me cry the first time I saw it.
It made you cry?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's interesting.
You never
It
cry.
did not make me cry.
I cry all the time now at movies.
Oh,
I just watched.
for you.
I just watched the.
Oh.
I'm watching. I'm doing a rewatch of Twin Peaks, the whole thing, because I've listened to another podcast, and they're on the last episode. So the final episode of the podcast of that comes out in a couple days, and I watched the last episode last night to follow along. And man, you guys, Twin Peaks, fuck.
You also never rewatch shows, so
You've
changed.
I have. It's the only one. Twin Peaks is the only thing that you can watch over and over again, and it never gets old. And never.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Because
it's the only thing.
It is, because you never know. It never explains itself. There's no explanation to it. Like, it doesn't make sense. There's so much to be left up to interpretation that you can't stop thinking about it, basically. You can't stop thinking about Twin Peaks, about what it means, the implications of it all, like how it relates to your own life, how it relates to society. It's the most poignant thing probably ever made in the history of time. Like, I can't explain to you how good it is. You just have to see it, and you won't want to stop watching it. You want to start from the beginning, and then you want to keep going through, and then you want to start it over again. You want to talk to people about it. You want to listen to podcasts about it. Because you just want it. It's mind-blowing how good it is, but just what it all means and how it relates to everything and what's going on so many levels that I will glaze Twin Peaks forever.
Stop saying that.
You will what?
That's such a Gen Z thing to say.
I'm terminally online. Yeah.
Chronically online.
I am. I'm extremely online.
Oh my god.
Okay. Going back. Who do you think ended up getting shot in the very end?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're supposed to know. But if I had to guess...
No.
Well, it's a movie, so actually no one did.
Okay.
But...
Oh, whatever. That's no fun. Why are we even doing this?
You know what?
You're right. It's all... Did you guys know that this is all fake? Did you know there was cameras there the whole time? These guys were acting. Despite the fact
think about that sometimes. Like, I'll be watching a story or reading a book, and then I'll be really into it, and then I'm like, man, this isn't real. This isn't like a real.
That's the thing
just
that
made up.
Pisses me off though about movies that are up to your own interpretation is this isn't real. There's no it's not like something happened and we just don't know what happened. It just didn't happen and we don't know. That was it. It pisses me off. I don't like it. Just tell me.
Just tell me what happened.
And they're when they they don't even know. They're like, I don't know. So it's okay, then I don't care because nothing happened.
But the thing is,
same thing with Anatomy of a Fall. That shit pissed me off.
That's the point, though.
God.
That's what makes it so good, because there's movies where they wrap everything nicely and then it's out of your brain. It's gone. But when a movie leaves something up to be that's why, to directly call back to Twin Peaks, is it gives you no answers. It gives you nothing. It never gives you anything. David Lynch will give you nothing about any of his movies, about what they mean. He says nothing, gives no explanation. And it makes it so you can't stop thinking about it. Even though you know it's all fake and it's all somebody's imagination, it's a story. If it's done right, because it can be cheesy and stupid, where that's the gimmick, is that they don't give you the answer, but they didn't really earn it with the rest of the movie. But if they can make a movie so good that it leaves you that just leaves you thinking about it, that's where pure cinema comes into play. And I think that's why this ending is so effective, is it gives you that little, Vince's, you see his head get blown off, but then you don't know what happens next. So, you think about it and you care. That means it was effective and they did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's with Anatomy of a Fall, they earned that. They earned that ending without you knowing. It gives you a lot to think about, and if you stew over shit. Because it's not just the ending that matters. It's the whole thing leading up to it. is kind of the point of a good movie. So there you go. That's my opinion on that shit. Suck it.
I feel like Sayid at the very end when Vince gets shot was like playing it very cool. I'm sure he was just in shock, but he was not really saying anything. He was just kind of like,
Yeah, I agree. His face was like, they both didn't have much of a reaction.
I think
which
it
maybe
was
says something too.
the way I looked at it is that he was just in complete shock. Like that's why it zoomed in, that camera where the camera shot just zoomed in between the guns and right into his face, is just him like being totally devastated. Completely devastated. Like,
Yeah.
because he was the one sort of mediating between Hubert and Vince the whole time. Like Vince is like the one who's totally wanted to go out and cause mischief and mayhem, and Hubert was the one who was only trying to hold him back through the whole thing and like basically being the pacifist. And Sayid was, you know, kind of the intermediary, and then he's the one, you know, left witnessing everything that happens, whether or not Hubert's dead or Hubert's a murderer or both. So he's, even though Hubert is the one who was the pacifist of the whole thing, he's either dead or a murderer or both. And Sayid is just watching his two best friends gone, like in a split second. With like a 3 seconds, both of his best friends are gone. And I think he's just devastated. And that's what it's like zooming in to show, is like that's the true cost, is, and it's pretty fucking emotionally devastating if you ask me. And you did, so that's why I told you.
And that's why I told you.
How did you guys take it? I mean, how did it make you feel? Because that's really that's movies. I'm watching them because I want to feel something. Because my life, you know, whatever. I'm in this for feelings, and like, you know, that's what I'm in it for. So that's why I'm watching movies, because I want them to make me feel something, good or bad.
1984 is next, which interesting choice, by the way.
That is an interesting choice. I've never seen it. No, it's just interesting. Like, out of everything you could have picked, that's what you picked. It's always interesting what someone picks.
There's a lot of movies I didn't pick because I thought you were going to pick them. And so now I'm kind of questioning my choices.
Me? You thought I was going to pick them?
Yeah, so I didn't pick them. Like, I thought you would pick, like, I don't know, like, Virgin Suicides or something like that. I don't know.
Well, when I was looking for movies, it gave them to me in alphabetical order, and all of the numbers were first. And I was just scrolling down, and I saw that one.
I did it by time, like, when it was released. So I did some that were, like, older and some that were newer.
Yeah, I tried to do that, too, after a second, because I was like, I don't want to, like, oh, what's Darian's next choice? It starts with an A. I know that, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to keep it random, but, like, I was scrolling like that at first, and I was like, oh, like, I read that book. It's a good book. It's classic. So I want to watch the movie. And then I started to look by dates and stuff, and I'm excited about some of my picks. I would look up, like, the trailer for them, and I want to see stuff I've never seen, you know? Like, I've seen Virgin Suicides multiple times. I don't want to watch that one. I mean, I'll watch it and talk about it, but, like, you know, I want to watch new movies.
Yeah, me too. I think with my initial selections were ones that I've watched for the first time recently, I think, and I want you guys to watch them. But I think as time goes on, I'm going to pick ones that I haven't seen that I want to watch. So I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be more fun, is how it's a mixture of stuff that one of us has seen, the others haven't, and vice, you know, just a whole mix. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Stick with us, folks. It's going to be a good time.
I did pick Jaiden. I did pick another movie coming up in the next few weeks that's all in French again. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Ooh la la.
Also, the 1984 is not spelled like that. It's actually
Huh.
spelled out.
What?
I don't believe
That's
you.
how it's spelled. On Letterboxd, that's how it's spelled by that director specifically. There's like 5 movies called 1984, but this one by this director is spelled out like this.
Oh. It wasn't like that on the Criterion list, so I don't know.
All right, whatever. I'll leave it.
We're going off the.
It also has a 3.4.
Has a what?
A 3.4 rating on Letterboxd.
Wow.
Are you sure you're looking at the right one?
Guess we'll have to see.
The one by this director that is put on here, yes.
Let's
Okay.
see.
I believe you.
It's like way down on the list though. So that's why I'm like, is this actually the director? Or is it someone else? There's like 5,000 movies with 1984.
We're talking about the one from 1984 by Michael Radford,
Yeah.
starring John Hurt and Richard Burton.
I also thought it was interesting that the spine number is 984.
Is it?
Yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
this one on Letterboxd is, maybe they just changed it because there's too many movies with 1984. I don't know, but it's spelled out. But on the picture, it is 1984. So maybe I don't know why they did that.
I looked it
But
up
it does
on.
have a 3.4.
I looked it up on
Oh, I
IMDb,
see.
and it says 1984, and then spelled out 1984 parentheses original title. So
Oh.
I think it's both. So I think everybody's right in this
Yeah.
situation. But we're going to go off
Jaiden,
of
have
what
you read this book?
I think I had it as like an assigned reading in high school,
Yeah, I think yeah.
but I don't really
Who's
remember.
assigned?
I know like the basic of like what it's about, but I don't remember like anything that happened specifically.
All right. Well, I think it's
I mean,
time to
same.
wrap it up. So next week,
Wrap it up.
1984. Normally, we're going to talk about that after we give our reviews, but hey, we don't have an outline. We're bad at this. We'll get better. I promise. Jaiden,
Maybe.
review.
Maybe not.
How many letterbox score points did you give it?
Oh, God.
I gave it a 3.5 last night, but maybe now it's a 4.
Not a bad score. I like it. Darian, back to you. Score, stars,
Oh, God.
letterbox. How many points?
I would give it...
Wait.
4.5.
Yes.
Okay.
I really
Okay.
liked it.
Okay,
I
Dad, your turn.
Dad.
I gave it 5 stars on my second watch. I gave it 4.5 in November, and I bumped up to 5. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever watch it again? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very
yes,
much.
I would watch it again.
What situation would you watch it again in? Would you pop it in by yourself, or would it be something that you would want to show to a friends, or what would it be?
No, it would be something I'd want to show to a friend. Like, I was watching it last night, and I was like, man, I think Haiden would actually really love this. I'll watch it again with him. Because he does he loves to write, and that's why he moved to LA, is to do some writing. And he likes cinematography and stuff, too, and I just thought the writing and the cinematography was so great, so I was just thinking he'd like it. But I don't think
he
I'd ever
didn't
pop it
watch
in
it?
just by myself, to be honest. No, I watched it on my computer with headphones.
Okay. Because I was going to bring up I had a segment idea of husband report to see if
I mean, if I
a thumbs up or a
asked him
thumbs
to
down.
watch it, he would.
What about Eli?
Eli didn't watch it either. He didn't watch it.
Perfect.
He was playing video games.
Husband
What
report.
does your husband think, Dad?
Failed. My husband, if I had one, he probably would have liked it. Because I would only marry a guy who would like
Yeah.
to watch this movie and would think it was good. Otherwise, I wouldn't marry him in the first place. So I'm going to give a tentative thumbs up from my imaginary husband.
Nice.
Well, yeah. My fake husband, imaginary
Happy
husband,
Pride Month,
gives it a
guys.
thumbs up. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.